I'm with it. I'm ready tonight.
And we are back. Hey, we are back with another episode of BTB, aka the Black Team Broadcast. It's your boy Machiavelli 24. I'm here with my guy Raider Trey, aka Trey Majors, the sixth man of the year. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm out here cooling, man, living. Glad football season is back. You see, I can't make it up. I got Georgia Raiders, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't make it up. It's back. Football
My
is
dog
back.
suited and booted. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. That fit actually go fresh with it. I would say I'm not really with the red hats, but it go with it. It's fly. It's fly,
look,
but hey.
That's why I usually wear the blue. But this one right here, I had to do it with the jersey, bro.
Yeah.
I had to do it with the jersey.
Hey, and it's only right, bro. You got the man, the myth, the legend right there. You got Brock Bowers, dog. You got Brock Bowers.
Big Brock.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Let's talk about some Raiders a little bit, bro. Shit, we're the day before we finally see some joint practices. We finally see them real competition, real thumping against another team. But besides that, we 25 days away from kickoff, bro. 25 days away, bro. And shout out my guy, The Nation, coming through with another fire graphic per usual. On today's countdown, we got Freddie B, bro. Hey, man. What more needs to be said, bro? That's Raider greatness right there, bro. That's the man that they made some rules. I'll almost say they made some rules because of him, but hey, that's another story for another time. Shout out to the all-time great, bro.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, but without further ado, bro, let me bring in my special guest for the evening, bro. We got my homies, the guys, bro. Some of the OGs in this podcast shit, bro, with the content. My guy, Filthy Phil Robinson, and Phil Jones, the Unfiltered Truth. What's happening? Shit, chilling, bro. We chilling, bro. How y'all living?
Hanging in
there. All right, man.
Ready for this joint practice. That's what I'm ready for.
You look like you about to fall asleep, Joe.
Nah, long day, man. Long day. I coach now, so.
Yeah, that's why I let that go. I said, bro, that's too time consuming, bro.
I'm running from what?
Yeah.
Heading up to Westminster, Baltimore to cover training camp, work, been coaching, man.
It's a hard job. Somebody's got to do it, Phil, and you do it well.
Big
somebody, like you said, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it, bro. And I know we want to, like I just mentioned, we 25 days away from NFL kickoff. I know we want to get straight to week 1 already, but before we get to week 1, we got to get week 2 of the preseason, which we here now. We here now. This week is Niner week, bro. I guess you could say it's somewhat Battle of the Bay. Oh, my fault, Trey.
No, you good, bro.
I didn't realize it was blocking you. Let me get that fixed real quick.
Nah, you good, bro. I'm about to say you good. Let that go, bro. We good.
But yeah, we are now the second game of the season. We are one more second game of the preseason. We are one game away before we find out who's going to make the final roster, bro. What are your guys' thoughts so far, though, on that? How y'all feeling?
I expect this to be it. This is going to be the best look you're going to get to see what it is that we actually have in terms of high end starters or secondary depth. And while this will be a game to watch, what I expect to watch from the game is more of a focus on execution and accomplishing some basic tasks and checking boxes and to see if they've grown. But the real action, as we all know, is what's going on in joint practices and what happens in the individual one-on-one. It gives us an opportunity to really see where it is because we know how we look against each other. That's what the beat reporters tell us when they're watching practice. But what we don't know is how we really shape up against a team that's we saw we tied a team that was in the middle of their own rebound. And so this is another good opportunity, probably the best opportunity of 2025 to see what it is that we got.
Yeah. And like you said, bro, before that, we just been. Oh, go ahead. My fault. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, Robert Saleh's coaching that defense, so you know that what the offense is going to go up against is premium looks. And if they go out there with the blocking being as nonchalant as it has been, they're going to get people hurt.
Yeah, bro. They definitely got to step it up, especially because we know for a fact we done had some joint practices against the 49ers in past years. This is a team that's known to be aggressive, bro. So if you don't show up tomorrow and the rest of the week ready to play, you're going to get smacked in the fucking mouth. Literally. Yeah. You're going to get smacked in the fucking mouth. Yeah, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, bro. You're going to see some craziness going on this week, bro. It's going to be some real crazy shit going on. You might even see some shit like this going on.
She heard the bang, bang, bang right when he came out. I'm like, that's where they got bang, bang, Raider gang. Or Niner. Niners.
Say this right. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Oh, God, did I just say the other team?
No,
anyway.
All that.
Big Raider shit.
Bang, bang, Raider gang. I like that. Bang, bang, Raider gang.
Man, I think we're going to see some real stuff from players like our rookies and our second-year players. That's the ones the one I'm looking for is Jackson Powers Johnson. He didn't do a joint practice last year, if I'm correct. They didn't have one, so he didn't get that experience last year, and he was hurt most of training camp. So we're going to see what a lot of these guys, what this offensive line is really about, because I know you were talking about Robert Saleh, but they still got Shanahan over there, so they're going to have that offense cooking now. They don't got Brian Ayuk and all them right now. Them guys is hurt, but still, we're going to get to see what our defense looks like. I mean, our offense looks like against,
I'm excited for some of these matchups.
Our defense, our offense looks – what the offensive line looks like against Bosa, against what didn't they get? What they got? Mikal, right? Mikal Williams,
Yeah.
And then how Max is lining up against Trent Williams. So I'm ready to see that stuff like that right there.
Yeah. And like Raider Q in the chat said, this is going to be a real test for us, bro. And I'm excited to see these matchups, not only with our vets, but also with our young rookies, bro. Everybody I know wants to see what our corners do against their receivers, but obviously they don't have the same receiver core. So the matchups I'm more excited to see is I want to see what our young guys like Jack Besh and Dante Thornton do against Lamondre Lenore, dudes like that. I want to see how they match up against the Niners secondary because they're known to have always a quality secondary room as well.
Yes, sir.
really want to get a chance to see what the DBs, what the our young receivers look like you said, Mike, against some of their DBs. Now they don't have the
Yeah.
greatest DBs in the world, but it's always good to get a different set of guys so you can quantify your own guys just to see for both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. And while we're getting into joint practices, obviously there's definitely going to be some matchups. There's going to be some matchups for sure. Shit. You might even see some fades if we being real.
I have 100% fight rate in joint practices.
Yeah, you do. 100%.
100%. And I'm looking forward to continue that trend because
I'm so happy you just said that.
I just know it's going to happen, and I'm not going to try to cause some issue, call it whatever. I just know eventually it's going to happen, and I'm here for it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Joint practice is a staple, bro. You need to. It's just a part of the NFL culture. Like, when that week comes, like, the videos start leaking, you start seeing all the shit, just the competition. That's when you know you're getting closer and closer. The preseason is one thing, but like, we're not really, you know what I mean? I don't really get to play in the preseason. So it's like, those joint practices are game days in camp, and it's lit, and there's a lot of bragging rights. You know what I mean? It's a purest form. You're putting the ball down and fucking getting to work and going to war. You start with one-on-ones, and you do inside drill, and then you go to team, and it's just fireworks from start to finish. So I freaking love joint practices.
Ooh, I'm gonna be on Twitter
bro.
all day.
He said it, bro. He ready for the fades, bro.
He said, "I'm not gonna cause no problems, but I know it's coming. I know I'm shooting it by the end of joint practice.
I'm accepting all fades.
Hey, bro.
It's gonna happen."
That's how it got to be, bro. Bang bang Raider gang, you know. You got to be ready for whatever, bro. You pulling up to bang.
Yeah, you're not leaving without a fight. Way.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, we got some more people in the chat. We got shout out my guy Prez Raider Resistance in the building. What's up, my guy? Always coming through with the fire graphic. Yeah, shout out nephew. Shout out Brian. Good evening. Good evening to you too, bro. We appreciate you. Let's see who else up in here. We got Eli Hickman. He said, "I'm tuning especially on Geno. San Fran knows his tendencies the most this preseason since he played." Yeah, that is true.
Does he
That's
play?
another matchup. I think so.
Because we having a joint practice though.
Yeah, they said he would. They said
I think he still plays. I think he still plays because if we're being real, the last game. Now, I'm not saying we're doomed. The offense looks horrible, nothing like that. But it was a little sloppy for that series or two. It was a little sloppy. And I'm sure they want to redeem themselves too, just like the fans want to see them redeem. I'm sure these players want to redeem themselves too. So I'm sure if given the opportunity, they're gonna want to be in there for a couple series. Maybe maybe a good amount of the first quarter.
I think Seattle, man, they came with a full fucking game plan trying to stop Pete Carroll, bro. Pete Carroll said it himself the next day. He was like, we was running such vanilla stuff, like we're not showing anything. And Geno didn't look bad. Trey Tucker didn't look bad. They came out after 2 or 3, 2 or 3 plays. Me personally, I think they're gonna get their looks from them in the joint practice and let them sit during the game. And because we got a lot of people we still got to see. I mean, we seen Besh, but we didn't really see Besh. And a lot of Raider fans are saying, I don't think it's a competition, but a lot of Raider fans are saying it's a competition now between Cam Miller and AOC. So I think we're going to see a lot of those two.
It's possible, especially after the way O'Connell looked this past week. Hey, man, he might be in a competition with the door at this point. See how soon he might be getting up out of here. It looked bad. It looked real bad.
I mean, he looked bad last year.
For as long as he's been here, bro, it's like year 3, year 4 now? At this point, it's bro, it don't look like you improved. You're supposed to show improvement. When the regular season, I should not see no improvement.
When the regular season comes around, it seemed like he a different player. But also, if y'all remember at the beginning of camp, they was talking about AOC. Is he really competing for this job? So he's had these. He does. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have him as a backup, me personally. Because in the regular season, man, he come in, he stole like 5 in the last. Oh man, see out of here. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out my guy, Raider Rundown in the building. Appreciate you.
That's really
And
really,
bro.
he's a practice hero.
Yeah,
I
bro.
get
And the run he had a good run here. It was fun while it lasted, but now it's showing like he does not fit the offense's game plan. The system, he don't fit what we got going on.
Oh, no.
And in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised to move off of him. And who knows? Maybe it is Cam Miller as QB2 for the Raiders. We never know. Maybe they might bring in somebody else, but who knows?
Would you really want him coming in if Geno gets hurt though? Right now,
You don't
Cam
have a
Miller.
choice.
I mean, yeah,
over AOC
like
right now.
Yeah, because he actually uses his legs, and that
AOC,
that first play, it looked textbook to me. I liked what I seen so far. In my opinion, he has a higher ceiling than what AOC has.
Yeah, he does have a higher ceiling. I give you that. He does.
Yeah, he got physical ability.
I give you that. But AOC we didn't see AOC win some games. We didn't see AOC, he knows how to play in it. Like, I'd really rather have him as a backup. Like, I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, have him as, the guy, like, he's the guy. Like, he can go start somewhere, but, like, if I needed him for 2 games, I'm comfortable with AOC.
Oh, shit.
2 games.
We got a super chat. The exit sign said AOC gonna be seeing me real soon.
Hey. Wow. Hey, shout out to him. Wow.
Shout out to exit sign. It's real. That's comedy, bro.
Hey, yo, that was the most perfect comment for that name right there.
That's real, bro.
Real soon, bro. Real soon.
And watch AOC go out here and throw for 250, and they're gonna have his poster all on ESPN this week. That's gonna be the crazy thing. That's just the type of shit we go through.
It's not gonna happen. Said if
cool off as AOC, those just pushes show is oh damn. Wow. Hey, that was the perfect username for the perfect moment. That was top tier comedy, bro.
Top tier.
That shit was hilarious. I fuck with it. But yeah, man. I mean, besides him, because I don't really want to talk about a quarterback that may not even make the roster much more. Let's talk about some more people that may not make the roster or are likely to make the roster. Let's take a look at this depth chart. And now, granted, this is the second unofficial depth chart. This is not official, but I guess this is the closest to legit that I guess we're going to see.
Bro, I'm gonna say the biggest one for me, bro. Just looking at this is that between Zamir White and Raheem Mostert.
Ooh, that is an interesting one right there, and
because
I don't know, I really didn't expect Zamir White to be in the battle for RB2. I thought he was going to be locked in as an RB3. Either of the fields. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think he actually has a shot at RB2, or do you think this is just camp competition?
So what I really think it is more the fact that Zeus is the bigger back, and that's your offset. You go from Genty, who's a short, little thick guy. Pause. To Zamir, the big power back. Listen. You gotta cover yourself these days.
Yeah, you gotta pause it. Pause
yourself, but. But yeah, so that's probably more what that is. And again, this is a random, interesting depth chart, but it's what they got so far, and they're gonna rock it, and they're gonna see what they can. The most eye raising to me was JPJ versus Kappa, but I figure by the end of this joint practice sessions, we'll have a much better idea of how set the line is going to be, because the line drill, the interior line drills, and the offense versus defense is going to say a lot about what we got.
Yeah, bro. It's going to be real interesting to see what's going on with that position battle, and who knows, maybe that ends up being as is, and that's going to end up being what is the future starting O line for the Raiders. It is a possibility that maybe they just need more time to get used to it, or maybe they need to realize, hey, there's a chance that you're running a different blocking scheme with guys that don't normally use that blocking scheme. So you can't expect them to thrive in something like that if they're not familiar with his own blocking scheme.
Man, I was listening to Q show from yesterday, and I heard one of the callers call in, and they had an interesting thing that they said. They said, "What if JPJ is like lights out at center and lights out at guard, but Jordan Meredith is lights out at center, but he's decent as a guard? Like, but them two both being on the field together is a thing that they still want to have. So if you can put JPJ at guard and have a lights out, you know what I'm saying, have a lights out, Meredith at center, then yeah,
Hey,
you
bro.
can take that."
Hey, bro. I'm sorry. We got another super chat for AOC. He said, "Talk smack now that I'm in the locker room, fools." Oh shit. Oh, we got another $2 for the depth chart. Don't worry about me, y'all. Please be taken care of. What the fuck?
Hey yo, hey look, I'm on. Hey yo, AOC. I'm right. I think you gonna be number 2 because I own everything, bro.
Hey, bro. X side equals the Undertaker. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god. No. Oh shit. But that's not. Hey, that's not the only battles that's going on, bro. There's some crazy battles going on for real, but
Hey,
I don't know, man.
one more thing about that guard situation, bro. I was
Yeah.
listening to that thing too, and Richie Incognito, bro, he said the thing with JPJ, he kept saying technique, technique, technique. Like
Yeah.
JPJ might be sloppy. Like we know what he is. You know what I'm saying? We know what he can do, but I think he might have been being a little sloppy out there, and he had to tighten up. But he back with the ones now, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of people stressing out because he happened to have a rib injury. Guys, it happens. People get banged up in practice, bro. They're thumping. Shit happens. People automatically assume he's getting traded. Now I know they have traded a couple guys that we would have preferred not to trade, but I don't think they're going to trade arguably one of the best, one of the top young O linemen in the game
Oh
right
no,
now.
they know.
I don't
They
think
know
they'd do that.
his potential. They know his
O linemen
potential.
are hard to come by. I don't think that's something that they would do.
Talking about the team that traded Bill Mack in his prime.
Why you gotta bring up old shit for?
Was that the thing? That was more John Gruden though, man.
I wasn't ready for that. Come on, bro.
Oh no.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Possibilities. It's happened before. I even wrote an article saying that very same thing, saying ain't no way in hell Reggie would be this stupid to be that guy. Next day, Reggie traded him. Like,
And
yeah,
look,
bro. That was crazy.
Where was Reggie? Where was Reggie at the next year?
gone.
And John Gruden bought his boy
Hey,
in.
them super chats keep coming, bro. Practice it. I be hurting fools. Hey, bro.
Hey
That's
yo,
real though. But
hey yo,
it happens, bro. But
these names
my
for these chats, bro, is crazy.
Hey, I
Yeah.
love it coming. I love it. I can
Yeah,
On every day.
that's comedy, bro. But hey, real shit though, guys. We need to relax. We need to relax. We be stressing out about things a little too much. Especially, I don't think JPJ ain't going anywhere. If anything, the only place he's moving, if anything, is back to center. That's the only thing that he ain't moved. That's it.
Fuck
So
Jay.
besides them center wars, the only other war that Another
done
interesting
talking?
war that I noticed today that's going on, bro.
You done talking?
We got a stash war going on.
Oh yeah, now go ahead.
You
What's
done
going on?
talking, Mike?
Go ahead.
Because while y'all been talking, I've been looking at film. And one thing that just really caught my fucking eye, you need to move him back to center now.
Oh, that bad.
That bad. So going, and the one thing I'm really looking at here is the run plays. So looking at the second, I'm going back to the first run play where you had Genty out there. Everybody was ready to lose their fucking minds and shit. One, he gets beat right off the first step. He gets beat with a basic swim move. That's what caused the whole clusterfuck in the backfield and causes the loss of yards. And what's crazy, the man that beat him ends up getting the tackle on Genty. So that's one strike on Meredith.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the second run play.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker, and listen, you got man on we have pulling, yes, but it's still man to man. You still have your tackle pulling, but there is still man to man for the remaining blockers. And he whiffed again. Rodgers has his blocker already in front of him. He brushes into Rodgers.
42. That's from 42.
He brushed into the guard, and then he's trying to go look for 42. But because the way Chip Kelly's plays are run, it's quick and react. Quick and react. You got to react right away. It's not pause and look like a deer in headlight. It's you snap the ball and get right to your point of attack. Meredith is not doing that. Now, when you want to go and talk about JPJ, this is something that me and Robinson has talked. We did talk about with his step. I see it, but I see that he tries to correct it on that second run play. So, in my opinion, whatever problem they have going on with JPJ, fuck it, move his ass back to center and put Meredith at right guard. Unless you want your quarterback getting fucked up and your fucking first round pick getting fucked up.
That's real.
Is it because Kappa's hurt though?
I think Kappa is hurt, but you look at your value in these players, like you're coming over front office, like, well, this was JPJ. He was on everybody's board as being first or second rounder and whatnot.
Yeah.
You got to have him out there. He can get the job done. He'll get nasty. He's not a bad player at all. But the problem is you need to put him back to that center position. Or if anything, the one thing I went back and looked at my Senior Bowl tape, he's better with his left step versus his right. So if you wanted to put him at guard or anything, put him at left guard. Same thing with Rodgers.
Right guard.
You got Rodgers. Or, you put Meredith at right guard, which he can actually play.
Oh, you don't move Dylan Parham back to right guard?
Parham.
Because it seemed like he's locked in because they got him off the field quick in that first game.
Well, Parham, he actually did a good job. He actually did a good job from what I was looking at. When I went in and looked at all 22, there was no problem with him at left guard. But now you kind of created like okay, you can plug and play, but who's going to be your starter indefinite? You don't want to keep doing
I think it's going to be Kappa.
musical chairs.
I think it's gonna be Kappa, bro. I think it's gonna be Kappa, and they really just trying to like just in case. Jordan Meredith playing center right now. I think that's a just in case situation. I think Kappa's injury is the reason why you got JPJ right there. It's like all these are just in, because I think with Parham, he's locked in where he's at. JPJ is probably gonna really be the center. They ain't trying to get that up right now. They knowing Pete Carey trying to throw people off, and Alex Kappa being hurt is the whole thing because they know Alex Kappa is the vet, and Alex Kappa is the one out of that interior. He's the one that's been there the longest, and he's the smartest. Granted, he had a bad year last year, but Tampa Bay was where Spantek know him from. So I really think Kappa is going to be that starting guard, and JPJ going to be the center, and DJ Glaze the other tackle. That's what I really think is going to happen.
Another thing, he's having a problem off this step, even off this pull play. I wish I could just go on and link it up right through here, but just going back at it, you gotta get your man upfield. You gotta get him away from the fucking play.
Yeah,
that's where the clusterfuck came.
Remember how I was telling you that?
It's just like, and he gets off the ball before the defender.
Yeah,
he's just not getting pushed.
Now Rodgers, I had a problem with him being at left guard, and I know we've been spending. I mean, to be honest, we need to be talking a little bit more on this, Mike, because the thing about it, this is what's going to make or break this offense.
The offensive line.
That's real. It all depends on the trenches.
Straight up, I'm looking at this, and if you couldn't get the success with this other unit out there, I mean, granted, yes, most of it was your second unit, and you took out Parham, you took out Miller. I'm going to be real here. You're going to have fucking problems. And dear God, I'm going to say this. I feel better with Grant out there at left tackle than fucking Mumford. I'm serious.
Mumford.
I thought you were about to say Cole. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was the one that was about to throw me.
The beard hair out. Not your hair, but your beard hair. You're gonna feel more pain.
That's crazy.
Just looking at this play here, he's standing straight the fuck up. Low man wins the battle.
Yeah, when we broke down his film, that was one thing that we noticed was bro can't stay low. He need to make that a tendency to work on is stay low, bro. Low man wins, bro. It's so simple. And he leans.
Now, I will also get on Rodgers about that big loss of yard play with Genty. He whiffed. I mean, homie whiffed so bad.
Hey, look, hold on. You talking about the one where they tackled him in the backfield when shot the gap? But look, now I was looking at that shit earlier today when what's his name TDL and them was watching it. That shit do look 100% like they knew what the fuck was going on, bro. Because he didn't waste no time. 42, bro. As soon as the ball was hiked, bro, he shot through the fucking gap straight like that, bro. Like that shit was nothing. He shot straight through that bitch.
Yeah.
Well, it's a basic 3-4.
Yeah.
It's a basic 3-4. This is what second down, second and what? This is what, 2nd and 5?
Yeah.
So this is a basic standard player. Okay, I want to have one linebacker from the middle rushing to either get the quarterback or get the running back. This is basic.
See ball, get ball. Yeah, I get that.
The thing that I'm looking at, and it's like Meredith, it is back-to-back run plays. Meredith and Rodgers are so fucking close together. Get your fucking splits.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. This shit is irritating.
They look sloppy, bro.
You have to understand, I am an offensive line coach and D-line coach. And
I get it.
Their fucking splits, it is fucked up.
Yeah, you know a whole lot about splits, bro, for sure. And the spacing,
Nah, bro. I'm
everything.
telling you, it literally fucking makes or break your fucking play pre-snap. Pre-snap adjustments are fucked up. Okay, they're
I
fucked up.
know.
What pre-snap adjustments?
No, because why the fuck is he that goddamn close? And then I'm looking at fucking JPJ's gap. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
So
Like,
after
he's too
clearly
close.
seeing the O line need some work, it was sloppy. I feel like we can all agree that we can take a chill pill when it comes to this whole talk about our first round pick possibly being a bust. There's already people turning their back on this man, and I'm just like, that's crazy. That's crazy because y'all had a lot of high praise, crazy high talk for him, and now y'all saying something else
It's because
off of 3 carries, bro. 3 fucking carries? Like, come on, bro. Be for real. Be for real, bro. That's not enough carries to determine, bro. That's not even enough time. And you clearly seen on the film. You could see it clear as day, even on the replay, even if you didn't watch all 22 or any of our film breakdowns. The O line matters. From the very beginning, we were telling you, with any running back, the O line's gonna fucking matter. That's gonna make or break your offense, whether it's your quarterback or your running back. So you gotta really understand. If the O line ain't good, that's gonna fuck up his game too.
Yep.
So you can't fault that on him.
Pete Carroll said they were vanilla. Pete Carroll said we was running the weakest and easiest plays that you can do. He said we ain't trying to show nothing.
Hey, look, man. There's vanilla, and then there's
hot shit.
That was fucking
good.
Jesus Christ,
Shit.
bro. I got a fucking headache.
I think we know what Chip can do though with a run game.
I think what Chip has can get shit done, but if you got someone that is not doing what the fuck they're supposed to do, it fucks everything up completely.
Oh yeah,
like, you can have 11 men on the field, but it just takes one. If one ain't doing it right, you ain't getting what you want. All right, that's how it is.
No, that's real. That's real.
I agree with that 100%.
But yeah, man, I feel like as long as they get figured out with this O line, bro. As long as they figure it out with this O line and get that shit figured out ASAP, we'll be fine. But if they keep it going like this, it might get bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's gonna get bad pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And
I think they'll figure it out.
I would hope so. Like you would think, like we got our young center from last year who started is an award-winning center in college for being the best center in college. I don't know. To me, it makes sense, right? Why not play the guy that won awards for being the best center in college? Why not have him fucking start at center?
Yeah. What was Meredith's PFF grades last year when he started at guard?
I think he was like what, a 70 or 80.
Where was he ranked?
Something high 60s, low 70s.
Where was he ranked as far as overall in the NFL?
Right here, 1 second.
Yeah.
40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere around there.
I thought he was up there.
Here we go. Jordan Meredith's grade, he was at an 80 overall grade. He was ranked 10th out of 136 guards. 75.7% pass blocking grade, so that's 16th. And then run blocking grade was a 78.4 at 14th.
So it sounds like you should put him back at guard and move JPJ back to center.
I'm just saying.
It's only right.
And he didn't surrender a sack.
But that's the guy we want to move. Think he'll be better at a different position.
So
Yeah.
you have the option of either putting him at left guard or right guard.
Not center.
Get his ass away from fucking center.
The Salarator said, "Cut the bullshit and bring Upshaw back."
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hey, if only we could.
That's
If only we could.
Wasn't they blocking like that back then, though?
Yeah.
You couldn't put your hands
Honestly,
on
these
somebody?
in my opinion, these joint practices are going to show a lot. Just because,
Oh, man.
obviously,
100%.
their D line ain't no pushovers, and vice versa. So we're going to see how this starting lineup for the offensive line looks, matching up in one-on-one drills, even on 11-on-11s. We're going to see.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get interesting.
Them beat writers gonna be putting it out there. We gonna hear about it. We gonna see it. Everybody gonna, we gonna see something.
I hope to see some clips.
Yeah. I want to see some clips, but I just don't want to see us getting embarrassed. That's the only thing I don't want to see. I don't want to see us out there getting pushed, getting pushed around, and I do not want to see that, bro. Please.
Yeah.
I want to hear some positive stuff, bro, because it's been a long time since we heard some positive stuff.
Yeah, bro. You said when it comes to what? QB play?
When it comes to camp and all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, when it comes to camp. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to hear Geno threw 3 picks and 7-on-7 or 11-on-11, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy, bro. Like, he's been getting a lot of disrespect lately too. Shoot, his own former fan base, bro. Somebody had a sign that said "Bigger bust, Geno or Jamarcus Russell." Now,
That's just disrespectful.
It's disrespectful and it's pretty stupid if we're being real. So, Geno is a 2nd-round draft pick. I don't consider anything 2nd round or below to be a bust. You may just not be good. I'm not saying that about him, but I'm just saying somebody that's not good, I'm not going to call them a bust if they're like a 3rd or a 4th round pick or even a 2nd rounder.
Yeah.
Busts are like 1st rounders that just they didn't play up to expectations, bro.
Yeah, it's supposed to be superstars, not players.
Yeah.
They said I seen they said that dude do that a lot. Like that's what he does in Seattle.
Yeah.
He has those
I think he was the dude that matter of fact, he was the one that pretty much lit a fire under Josh Jacobs that 300-yard game against them. I think he was that safe man. Yeah, he was topping it. Yeah, he was topping it. And Josh was like, "All right, motherfucker, I got something for you."
Man, talk about those days, man.
Man, sure, unhappy.
Yeah,
I remember. I don't talk about those good days because I remember what Josh Jacobs did in preseason games, bro. It wasn't no negative nothing.
Nope.
I ain't saying that to be like that, but I'm just saying, bro. Josh,
I guess. But the same thing with Josh. There was some years where people said, "Oh, he had a down year, this and that," but it's like, hey, maybe did you ever think maybe the O-line play wasn't up to par that year, so that's why he wasn't able to put up the numbers he was doing in previous years?
Hey,
lines matter. Offensive lines matter.
Just a crazy thought, man. Put Josh behind that 2016 O-line.
Shit.
Latavius Murray was good, but put Josh behind that O-line.
Man, this is
year, didn't he?
Crazy work. It was, bro. It was 100%, bro. Like it was a bullshit move, but hey, it is what it is now. We have Ashton Genty, and all we can do now is hope for the best. And I know some people may get mad or feel away because some people may not think a certain player is generational yet. But hey, man,
It was 3
he has
carries.
time to show and prove. He's a rookie. He got shot. He got time to show and prove. So
It
What
was,
if I told you Geno Smith really did get the shit end of the stick when he was in New York?
I
I just
believe that.
realized something. Fun
I
fact:
believe that.
his offensive coordinator, Marty Morningwig. Everybody thought this man was the shit because he had went to Philly and they were a top offense. Guess what? That was fucking Andy Reid, ladies and gentlemen. When y'all gonna learn this shit?
wow.
Yeah.
Marty Morningwig goes to the Jets. That's Geno's offensive coordinator. And let's be real, you ain't having success with that motherfucker. I went back and looked at his shit when he was in Detroit, when he was with the Niners, when they were looking like shit. That should have told you something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So again, Geno Smith got the shit into that deal, but now you look at him now, he's got the Benjamin Button shit going on.
He got that Benjamin Button shit. Yeah, that's right. He don't give a fuck about what they got to say, bro. He said, fuck all that shit.
Look, it's like the
And
older
Max
he's
is
gotten, the younger he's moving. He's playing like a younger player.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Take care of this, Rick.
to be honest, I feel like Seattle fucked up with not paying him.
They
Now
did.
you want to deal with the quarterback with seeing ghosts. Yeah, they got Milroe. He's got wheels, and he's only going to get better. You know, I wish him nothing but the best. But a stable quarterback situation, even though everyone's like, well, you look at what Sam Darnold did for the Vikings. I'm like, what happened in the last 2 games?
You got to be kidding me, dog. Oh, my God. The sheet end of the stick.
God damn.
That's crazy, dog.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Right, the Geno.
But if we're being real, I think he's a good quarterback, bro. But for some reason, the league sees it a different way. Apparently, they talked to 50 league executives, and they said that Geno is a tier 3 quarterback in the year 2025. What are your guys' thoughts?
That's horseshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, because some of these same executives are the ones that are getting senile and on the way out the fucking door, and that's just a fucking cold hard fact.
Trevor Lawrence.
Let's be real. Football Jesus is turning into a false prophet. He shouldn't even be at 18. To be honest, after the season he had, he should be sitting at fucking 20.
Probably lower than that.
To be honest, Geno should be higher than he should be at least right there with Love and Purdy.
Aaron Rodgers had a terrible year. Tua had a terrible year.
Honestly, I think Geno's better than Dak Prescott, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you can swap him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that I think that's a bit disrespectful, and they had a lot of crazy things to say. This article came from The Athletic. Let's see what else they had to say. I was a little shocked when they said it. I was just like, okay, I guess. Now, pretty good at everything, but nothing stands out as an elite trait. Smith, making his 3rd consecutive appearance in Tier 3, inched up to a career best 2.9 average. But this was more a case of Smith receiving fewer votes in Tier 4 than it was commanding more votes in Tier 2. Geno's pretty good at everything, but nothing stands out as an elite trait. The defensive coordinator said there is not one X-Man power where you're like, fuck this guy. For a player whose average grade is in the middle, there's considerable variance and opinions on Smith. What are your guys' opinions on that?
Man, I think that's really like that's not saying nothing bad about him. That's saying that, he's good at everything, but he's not a lead at one thing. Like, I take him having the arm that he has, the accuracy that he has. I take that being, average, because what we've seen the past couple of years is nowhere near that. So, but at the same time, we already know, man. Anytime somebody come to us, they not gonna get the respect they definitely deserve. And that's 100% facts, bro. They not gonna get the respect they deserve, but just show and prove. Like bro said, he on Benjamin Button time. So all he got to do is get out there and show and prove. That'll change.
Yeah.
That tier change.
Yeah. I just hope he performs well, bro. I hope so. We do for some quality quarterback play over here, for real.
Got to keep him upright. Guys got to get open. He'll do his part. He goes through all his business with the real work, blue collar effort. So just because you see in all those clips, you see he just out there throwing, hit his drops, throw, hit his go back, take the snap, hit his drop, throw. Taking and you love to see it. You love to see it. So I just hope that the line is going to hold up and do their part so that he can do his and he can fly the double bird salute to everybody on his way into the stadium. Take their cookies.
Yeah.
That's real.
I hope he uses all this shit as motivation, bro. And he just turns up and goes crazy, bro.
And the funny thing about that is that nobody ever puts their name next to this shit. You want to go around and shit on people, but not put your name next to it, like, bro. It's weak shit.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So he did move Geno up from last year to this year's tier list. He had that mother. He had fucking Derek Carr over him.
Wow.
So let's be real here. So hold on. That's what I know. That motherfucker's tier list is a bunch of bullshit.
You don't know ball.
He don't know bullshit.
Yeah.
It's rough out here.
It's rough, bro.
How that motherfucker get back to the kitchen?
And I think you were just saying about Geno having people getting open. He's got, two players that's the best at that. And I think he got a third one that we're starting to see get unlocked. We starting to see a lot of that in camp. I don't know if y'all seen the video today or seen the tweet today of the 60-yard bomb that Trey Tucker caught. Yeah. And Geno came out and called him Santana Moss. So I think he gonna have people to get open. And he gonna have people that he's seeing like, oh, this shit finna get yeah. That one right, that one right there. Yeah.
Let's play back one more time.
Hey, look. I think this offense.
I gotta play back one more time. That's so nice, bro.
The freaking highlight of the team, bro.
Aired that bitch out.
It spun it nicely.
Yeah, and that was good coverage too, like that.
From
he put it right in the breadbasket, bro. Right where it's supposed to be.
From our CB1, that was our CB1 right there.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting battle the way it's going for this battle for CB1, CB2. Now, in my opinion, I don't think I've heard really too much regarding Eric Stokes. Like I haven't heard his name too much, but also that could be a great thing too.
He's locked in.
Yeah, that could mean he's shutting shit down, and they're just not throwing his way.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's already locked in CB1. The battle is, well, I think Porter's locked in too, but I think that battle is, between, Kai Blue. I think D-Cam might be locked in too, man. Jake, it's hard to say. Just looking at the depth chart, that says a lot. But I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's
Accelerator said he just discovered us tonight. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you for tuning
oh yeah,
in.
for
And
sure.
anybody else that's new, that's your first time watching, if you haven't yet, make sure to leave a like. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter, make sure you come to YouTube, leave a like, comment. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to the Unfiltered Truth. My guy Phil Jones's channel, Phil Robinson. Also, subscribe to my guy Trey too. Trey, let him know what's your YouTube channel.
Man, it's Rated Trey 540. Rated Trey 540, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all go tap in, man. Get me up there so I can, do some live videos because I gotta get it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, bro. I hope we get these numbers up with Geno Smith and we start putting up more points on the board. We start doing all that, bro. Because if not, it's gonna get ugly. And let's be real. Just like Pete Carroll is on a 3-year contract, so is Geno Smith. Where even though, yeah, it's 3 years, 3 years it goes and comes by real fast, bro. So you got to show and prove if you want to be the franchise guy. Do we know
Yeah.
if we have a franchise guy at the moment? I'm not sure. I would like to see it be him, but if not, we got to be ready for the future, bro. We got to be ready and start planning ahead for the future as well.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think this offense gonna be legit though, man. If Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers can both have over 1,000 yards with AOC and Gardner Minshew throwing the ball, I think they definitely can do it with Geno Smith. But I think Trey Tucker, because of Geno Smith's arm, because he can get the ball to him, Trey Tucker about to get unlocked. We about to see a different Trey Tucker this year. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. But like we said, it's all going to depend on the O-line, bro. As long as the O-line does their thing and keeps them upright, it's going to be all fine. But if not, if they can't keep him upright and Geno ends up getting fucked up or some shit like that, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're fucked. Let's be real. Do you feel comfortable trying out O'Connell or Cam Miller out there for 17 games or the remainder of what would be 17 games if he got hurt?
Yeah, you're guaranteeing yourself 500 at best.
Yeah.
Which middle, and we're right back where we started with not being up high enough to get a premium talent, not being low enough to want to trade up.
Yep.
Yeah. And in my opinion, bro, at this point, you might as well start looking at other people's rosters because in Cam Miller, obviously, he has potential. You could try to develop him, but in my opinion, I think we already seen the peak for AOC. Like, I don't think it's going to be anything better than this. So at this point, I feel like it might be time to find a replacement for him. And I wouldn't mind looking at somebody that, who knows, he may end up getting potentially cut or traded possibly. I would be intrigued by this option.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be real nice.
That'd
be real nice right there.
Real nice right there. Clip it.
Hey, man. I'm just saying. It's a lot of funny business going on over there in Cleveland, bro. A lot of funny business going on over there.
The Deshaun Watson, all that shit. All that shit is crazy. I got one for you though, Mike. And only because Josh Jacobs was just talking about him earlier. Malik Willis.
Oh, Malik Willis is an enticing option too, but in my opinion, I don't think Green Bay would be dumb enough to get rid of him because they know there's a chance, hey, Jordan Love may go down. We might need Malik Willis to play.
We got AOC for you.
But hey, Cleveland got like 28 quarterbacks over there right now, bro. Like, why not? Why not, bro? This in silver and black could be nice for the future, bro. I'm just saying.
They ain't gonna let that.
No, I'm not saying play him right away. Of course, we have Geno right now, so Geno got to do his thing. But who knows?
They not letting that.
And like we said, we're gonna be winning so many games, bro, or just enough games where we're not gonna be good enough to possibly get one of them top quarterbacks in the future, in my opinion. So if you could get this dude on the waiver wire or even via trade for Aiden O'Connell,
hey,
send him AOC for him in a first, and we'll call it even, bro. It'll be smooth.
6 QBs on the active roster. Bro. They got 6 QBs. They got Huntley too. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 QBs. Damn.
That's a lot.
They said if you got
Or ain't
2,
playing
you
against
ain't
you.
got 1.
He ain't playing against Philly.
He hurt. Got that oblique injury.
Kind of crazy how you just all of a sudden got an oblique injury.
Yeah. He
He
dealt with that.
tweaked that right in front of the camera.
Oh, that oblique.
Yeah. But hey, what you gonna do? You just sit there and watch.
Gino.
Eli Hickman said, "Take a wild guess who his NFL comp was."
Gino, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know, man.
Man, Cleveland ain't
And
that
in my opinion, it just seems suspicious, bro. The fact that nobody wanted to get him, especially us, knowing like, hey, get a guy to develop for the future, because clearly the other quarterback that's in the room right now, who he's not showing it very much, he's not one of your guys. You didn't pick him, neither the coach or the GM. He's not one of your guys. Bring in one of your own guys, or somebody that you could develop to be one of your own guys.
Was that a real story that they said about they didn't want the Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins situation in Vegas if they drafted him? Was that real, or was that just some bullshit?
Yes and no. I would say more so. I think it was more so trying to make an issue or make a point to his pops. Unfortunately, I feel like that was more the issue. I don't think it was anything that Shador did. I think it was more so possibly just some animosity from some bitter owners towards Deion Sanders for some reason, and they took it out on his kid, which is, in my opinion, pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
Because
game, man.
a lot of people are trying to act like Shador Sanders is just like his pops, which, no disrespect to Coach Prime, I love everything he does. I love everything about Coach Prime, and his persona, but in my opinion, they're polar opposites. They're opposites of one. Now, granted, yes, he does flash his Rolly or his AP, whatever he does, but hey, man, if he got the bread to do it, why not?
I mean, it's in him, pause, to be that person. It is.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I want to ask you I want to ask all y'all a real question, bro. About our roster.
Yeah.
This running back situation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like who would y'all want to keep? Like, let's say we keep 4. Who would be your 4 that y'all want to keep?
Well, obviously, Ashton's a lock. I would say Mostert, Zamir, and then maybe McCormick, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess Sincere.
Okay.
What about you guys? Who would you roll with?
Same.
Same? Okay.
Same.
So y'all wouldn't even give Lobby a chance?
No.
Because the thing about it, you already had that with Raheem Mostert. And then you also can get that out of McCormick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They already can go back there and return kicks as well, or be a gunner.
Mostert ain't. He ain't doing that at 30, whatever he is.
You know what? Don't underestimate that.
Oh, man. Don't do him like that, bro.
Shot, man.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't.
Someone that playing track and field, shit. Look, they still got that speed with them no matter what.
No, I get him. I'm talking about being a gunner. Like, man, I'm 30.
Oh, you gonna see? It's gonna be McCormick.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real. I actually like seeing Zamir White on return team.
It did look good,
Really?
boss.
Yeah.
He ran through that whole like, I see it, boss. I see it.
Yes. That's the thing with this new kickoff thing. So a lot of times, and with before they switched it, the kicker was just kicking it out of the back of the end zone, and so the way that the blocking scheme breaks down on that is that once you hit the edge of that safety area or the box, you should pretty much be all the way through the opposing team, and if you can hit that hole, you're taking it the distance. I saw it in the preseason with a couple different teams, ones that had taken it all the way, and a couple of other guys that had just barely broke it. And it's a style of running that Zamir can really excel at because he doesn't have to look; the hole will be right in front of him, so he can just use all his God-given ability to get straight through there and make something happen.
Facts.
The thing I looked at was Zamir. I think he would actually do better in the Chip Kelly offense versus the mush that was put together last year.
Yeah.
That was utter shit. So it kind of sucks that he didn't, strive in that offense. Because, I mean, he looked like that one creative player you got, and you start off at like 62 overall.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this new kickoff, like you said, bro, it's something that Zamir can thrive in. Because like you said, he don't gotta find a hole, he can just see it and he can go. Because that's the type of running back he is. That's the type of running back he is, bro. And this Chip Kelly offense, I think they're gonna tell him exactly where to go, and the line is gonna line up. Everybody gonna pull the right way, and he gonna just right through that jump. So
Yeah.
I see it. I see him working out, but I mean, so even the way Lobby played in that game, bro, y'all still not giving him no love, like, cause he looked good. He didn't look bad.
We can retain him and put him on the practice squad. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Twitter Bob when we need him.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's interesting to see with that, but also the other rooms that it's crazy to see, like, development is guys having bounce backs in their careers. And one guy that's been making some noise is Devin White. Devin White has been looking real solid at practice now. The film, what were your guys' thoughts when you seen Devin White's performance this past week?
He missed a bunch of tackles.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our guys did, if we're being real, and that was their first time tackling. And I hope they really make an emphasis of tackling, especially starting tomorrow at joint practice. I really hope that's a real emphasis of play with some aggression, bro.
That's gonna say a lot about him.
Yep.
That's gonna say a lot about him. Joint practice. That, like, we ain't talk about the defense with these joint practices, like with stuff like that, with people like Devin White, Landon Roberts, Jamal Adams, like with them dudes that's getting hyped up in practice. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see a difference in this joint practice because you're going up against an offense that you don't know. You're going up against receivers that you ain't been seeing all summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's live ball, bro.
Yeah. This one we gonna find out. I can't wait.
It's not like
I'm probably
before
gonna
where no matter what. It's not like before where no matter what, the Raiders are gonna win the rep. Now you actually going up against some real opposition, and y'all can get your ass whooped. So don't get your ass whooped straight up.
A contender.
I wouldn't say contender no more, but they're still a solid team.
They calling them that this year.
I don't know about that. What are your guys' thoughts?
I don't see it.
I don't think so, but
I think they're gonna have a year, but they're gonna have a down year, but they'll still be in the conversation for a while.
Yeah,
maybe. I really think it's gonna be the Rams and Seattle duking it out for that division.
Now, did we get confirmation on what happened to Jared Verse? Because I heard he got hurt.
Oh wow!
He did? Oh shit! I didn't know about that. That's not good news for them. Yeah. And another linebacker that I'm happy to see shining, who initially wasn't a linebacker, but Pete made the decision, nah, fuck that. You gonna play linebacker? Jamal Adams, dog. And he believes he'll play his best football at the linebacker position.
I do too.
Yeah.
So with all his pass coverage responsibilities, except for the basic flat, the running back out of the backfield and hooks to curl. So
yeah.
And then he's as a blitzer and a ball hawking tackler, he's absolutely relentless. And just in the one time that I'd seen him do that, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna work.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a clip real quick of him talking about his role at the linebacker position and how he feels he could thrive in it.
First game at linebacker, I guess technically for you, how'd that go? You looked pretty natural out there, instinctive. How would you assess that?
Yeah, I think I did pretty well. Obviously, some adjustment things, and obviously being closer to the line of scrimmage, it's a different lens than being in the back end. But for the first time being out there, I thought I did pretty good. Well, obviously, you're closer in the box, right? And you're understanding keys, you're shooting gaps, you're reading the running backs, so it's very similar in a lot of ways, but like I say, I always tell people, man, it's just a different lens. I'm closer, to the guards and the tackles. They can get their hands on me. I gotta obviously have great eyes to know what I'm looking at. Having the right keys, and while you're in the back, you have a whole lens, a whole view of what's going on. So. It's very similar in a lot of ways, but different as well.
Yeah, and like you said, it's almost a similar role, but he a lot closer to the ball now, and he gonna be seeing the ball a lot if he plays the way he plays.
Man, that I think that right there, him playing linebacker, is so when they go to dime, you don't know what they in, because he can still be out there in a dime package. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that like nickel, all that, like, bro, you just not gonna know what he's playing. And then if they moving chin, they moving all them boys around too. Like, you ain't gonna know what none of these dudes is playing. And I love that shit. I love that shit for the defense.
Yeah. And he could cover a tight end and shit. He damn sure could blitz. He blitz like a motherfucker.
Yeah. And like you said, bro, putting bro at linebacker, bro, he can shoot the gap like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We seen him in the last game. Yeah, just stay healthy, bro, on everything. But every last person, I ain't gonna say every last person, but probably like 3 out of them 6 linebackers, bro, is just stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them, Jalen Smith. Even Devin White, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just stay healthy, bro. If we get a healthy version.
Yeah. And we've already had some players go down. We lost Lonnie Johnson, I believe, about a week and a half ago now, or 2 weeks now, at that inter-squad scrimmage. Now, you would think, okay, with that move, Jamal's going to play safety now. They're going to figure something out. But no, he's still playing linebacker. So, in the process, the Raiders brought in Terrell Edmonds. Now, in your guys' opinion, is he going to be a starter, or is this more of a depth piece, somebody that's going to be battling to try and make the team?
It's a lot of strong safeties, a lot of big safeties.
Yeah.
So you got Chris Smith, who may or may not be posing much of an impact. Trey Tucker hasn't really been not Tucker. Is it Tucker?
Trey Taylor.
Yeah.
Trey Taylor
hasn't made much of an impact despite having some credentials behind his name when he got to the team. And so that's whoever's going to be in the slot is another guy that you got to take a look at. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm not knocking it, but we'll see. I'm not overly enthused about how it looks so far.
Yeah. In your opinion, do they need to bring in another free safety at this point? And if they do, who would you look at bringing in?
I like Polamalu, and all he does is continue to make plays. So, And I'm a firm believer in if he's making plays and he needs some development, then let hold up, let him cook.
Let him do his thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Jones, what about you? How do you feel about the safety room at the moment, and the move to get Edmonds?
To be honest, I'm fine with the room. Yeah, I mean, you would expect to see you would think like, okay, a guy like Chris Smith coming from that Georgia defense, and really haven't seen anything from him. Yeah, adding Terrell Edmonds, and then you also do know that there's a possibility Lonnie Johnson will be back by
week 5. He said like week 5.
By week 4, week 5, yeah.
It's not bad.
But we'll see.
So, to be honest, I'm fine. And look, I'm already fine with Palomar and Jeremy Chin at the starting safety position. So,
yeah,
I mean, and then we've already heard the raves about Thomas Harper and whatnot. So, I mean, hey, I'm fine with the secondary. I'm fine. Excuse me, the safety room. I'm fine with that. Let me make sure I have that clear because corner room, they got a lot of shit to show me.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean, I ain't asking for like the blood of Christ and all that. I'm just asking is, can you play solid?
I mean, they've been talking
about can you break up plays? Can you at least get an interception or two or something like that?
Yeah, and Olamau, we saw him get one last week. Let's see if anybody else gets one next week too. Now there's going to be some guys to watch this week. Obviously, now we're getting closer to the countdown when we find out who's going to make that final 53-man roster, bro. Now, granted, it's going to be one more week, but this game's going to tell a lot. That's where they're going to start really starting to get their opinions and starting to have certain narratives and mindsets on who they want to keep and who they don't see fit for this roster. Now, one of the guys I'm intrigued to watch in this next game and also in these joint practices is the new D tackle we brought in, Thomas Booker. On the depth chart, if I'm not mistaken, they have him like 4th string or 5th string right now. But obviously, I know he just got here. But I've seen a lot more effort and pressure, low key, in the reps he was in than some of the guys that we've had.
Yeah, it's been there. That was playing before him. Facts. And he just got there 2 days before that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think he gonna be somebody that's good for us, man. I think, like they said, he was behind a whole bunch of depth in Philly, so I think he can be somebody. I ain't gonna say he gonna be Christian Wilkins. Please don't think that. But I think that he can be someone that can be, solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can, play the run. I don't think we should expect too much out of him with the pass rush or nothing like that. But you never know. Beside Max Crosby and beside Malcolm Coombs and, Adam Butler, he might be something different, that he couldn't show in Philly because he wasn't rushing beside Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. He was coming in on that next group where you ain't, so I think he might do something for us, though.
Yeah.
I liked his game a lot. What we've seen from him in limited capacity has been very, very good film. He came out and he made a difference. He at least earned a spot on the next tier of the depth chart, and I believe that'd be the 2nd string, with an opportunity to play against the first to really see what it is that he can do. But in terms of defensive linemen, so far, I think he has the potential to be one of the best, probably the best defensive lineman on our roster if he continues doing what he's doing.
All right, him and Butler.
Yeah,
I can see that possibly happening. Now, I did like what I seen from the rookies also. Tonka Hemingway had some quality reps when he was in there, and then so did JJ Pequise. Now, I know at the beginning it looked a little shaky, but he got it together afterwards. and he managed to do okay in the process.
Yeah. The one thing I remember about the game, bro, and the D line was I kind of like I didn't expect it, but I wanted to see a little bit more of Malcolm Kuntz, and
Yeah,
like he just didn't you just didn't see him pop off the screen. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
And I get it
Yeah.
off the injury. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I didn't
yeah,
expect it, but I would have liked to see it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like that would have
yeah.
been nice.
Eli asked, "Did they give Tyree any interior D line reps for Seattle?" They did. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did get a
Handful.
couple, and hey, he made some plays in the interior. In my opinion, I think that's where we're probably going to get the best quality reps and quality play out of Tyree Wilson. In my
He's
opinion, I don't think it's happening as an edge rusher, but in the interior, I think he could do something. His get
I
off
think
looks a lot faster.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think he's starting to figure out that NFL game speed, man. I think he's starting to figure it out a little bit. He need to get some more moves to play on the outside, but the inside, I think he gonna get it done. And I think you can give him some reps on the outside where you give him a couple reps and he can just run through somebody. You know, I think he can make that happen and get to the quarterback. I think once he starts to get home, bro, I think that's when it's gonna really because he ain't really just been like just had that game. If he had that like 3-4 sack game, like one of them Max versus Cincinnati games, bro, I think that might unlock him though for real.
Hmm.
It's possible. It's
Yeah.
definitely possible.
Yeah.
What other guys are there in this week that you're intrigued to see? Like, who do you really want to see play?
Darian Porter, bro. Like
They're important.
they really been talking good about him. You know what I'm saying? And that's another person that didn't really pop off the screen in that Seattle game. You know, I want to
Yeah,
see this. You know, because me, you, and Rundown. You know what I'm saying? Watched him. We watched him.
yeah,
We seen how good and patient he was at corner, and how his footwork was good, and how
yeah.
his hand placement and all that. How he did. I want to see all that. I want to see that. I want to see that pop off the screen where like you take over like a whole side of the field and you hold it down, and where they like, oh man, this
Really?
guy's, what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And
That's what I want to see. Yeah,
yeah. And I did mention, of course, like you said, we broke down the film, you, me, and Rundown on Blunts and Breakdowns. But um, I mentioned it. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we got to keep in mind this is Darian Porter's second year ever playing cornerback,
facts,
not just in college or ever. This is his
facts.
second year ever playing cornerback, bro. He was a full-time receiver. Last year was his first year as a corner, and he got drafted that high because of how solid he looked, his technique, and
Yeah,
obviously his awareness for the ball. Now, it's going to be a different level of speed, a different quality level of receivers too. You're in the big leagues now. This is the best of the best. So there will be some growing pains, but I think he's going to be fine, bro. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to end up starting, possibly.
oh yeah, 100%. I think he's gonna be straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Now another DB that I'm also intrigued by to see how he does because we still, in my opinion, do we think it's solidified who the starting nickel's going to be, or we're still trying to figure that out? In your guys' opinion,
They need to have an open competition for the entire thing.
I agree.
And go position by position, or go 1, 2, and then 3, and then it may, because they're doing it in pure zone fashion, they may just do it to who plays which side of the field better.
Yeah, I hear that. Now I might be a little biased here, but this is who I want to see possibly win that nickel position, and I'm also intrigued to see how he does this week, especially against these San Francisco receivers like Ricky Pearsall, for example. That's a
Yeah,
good matchup for him. I'd like to see how he does. I don't know who else is healthy. Is Ayuk's
Ayuk.
out, right?
Yeah,
Ayuk's out.
So
Dude,
mid-season,
damn.
yeah.
I think they
Yeah.
said 6. Think they said week 6 at the earliest.
Jawan Jennings out there though. Jawan Jennings is out there, and Kittle and all them are still out there though.
Okay, so we're gonna see some good matchups, bro.
We
I
will.
want to hear. I want to hear some thumping. I want to hear, like Max said, I want to hear if there's some fades. You know.
Man, this shit is tomorrow, bro. Like I
Yeah,
said,
we gonna find out.
what's happening, bro? I'm probably gonna get in trouble at work tomorrow. They're gonna be like, yo, why the fuck you keep being on your phone? Like, hey, you already know what time it is. They know what's up.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be looking for all this. I'm gonna be looking for these videos, looking for the sexy play alerts and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be looking for all that tomorrow.
Yeah. Now the other person, obviously, we all want to see more from, and also so they could silence the critics is RB1. That's who we really want to see, and hopefully the O line can get it together and they don't do some embarrassing shit. But we'll see, man. In my opinion, I think he'll show improve and he'll do something crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see it. We're gonna
No,
see
bro, he might fuck around and hurdle somebody, bro.
No, I don't want to do that in camp. I don't want to do that in camp. No, just put a move on somebody and make them.
No, I'm not saying can't. Maybe in the game, bro.
Oh yeah,
He might fuck around, do that. He gets a little spin in the game. He might fuck around, hurdle somebody, or do some crazy shit.
Nah, man, I don't want to do that in the game. Say that shit for week 12. You know what I'm saying? I hold on to that. I just want to see him. I want to see him put a move on somebody and or run through somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? On accident, like somebody that try to do too much on a tackle, and he just like stiff on him to the ground, like one of them plays from your video earlier, bro. But he just straight to the ground. Like I want to see one of them. Yeah. That's all I want to see. Yeah.
Okay. So we getting close to near an hour and a half now, and before we wrap things up, I want to find out everybody's possible score prediction. I know even though it's a preseason game, that's what we do on BTB when we on game week. So what's your guys' possible score prediction for this week's game?
34-17 Niners.
Shit. Ooh, tomato. No, I'm fucking with you. What about you, Jones? What you got?
I have 17-20.
17-20. Cool.
I was actually gonna go Raiders this time.
Okay.
Shit. 24-14 Raiders, bro. 24-14 Raiders, because I think them boys are going to come out and they going to actually play like they got some sense this week. And I'm talking about going all the way down to the fours. Like, everybody's going to play like they got some sense. And it's just going to be we're just going to go out there and show, like change the narrative. Because it seems like they talk a lot about preseason games now, because we keep hearing, like, Trey Lance is this and that. So change the narrative, bro. Change the narrative. Yeah. That's what I think they're gonna do. 24-14, bro.
Yeah, I got 21-17 Raiders. But we'll see how things play out. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that tuned in for this show. Before we wrap things up, Jones, Robinson, you got anything to promote? Where can the people find y'all?
Yeah. You guys can find me on Twitter, Phil Jones NFL. I'm covering Navy University this year, so I'll be at the games live tweeting. I know I got some military folks in Raider Nation that probably came out of Navy. Check me out. We'll be covering a different NFL team. I'll be covering the Baltimore Ravens. I was recently at training camp the other day, and I'm just going to let you guys know this shit. The Ravens are the real fucking deal offensively and defensively, but mainly offensively, because Todd Monken has something planned up his sleeve they might be talking about.
Mm.
When you literally have First Take or you having any of the NFL live shows, they're going to talk about this offense this year. Because what I saw yesterday, I ain't saying that a damn thing because I ain't trying to have that red dot on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can catch me, Phil Robinson Third, on Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. I actually just had an article come out for the Raider Ramble depicting John Gruden's legal victory over the NFL and Nevada Supreme Court. They've already said that they were going to and take it to the Supreme Court to see if they can try to herd it back towards arbitration. Otherwise, John Gruden's going to blow the lid off the league with all of their secrets from the Wilkinson investigation emails that the NFL swept under the rug and told everybody to forget about. I also will be covering, in addition to the Raiders, I'll be covering the Carolina Panthers. I got to do a write up on them. It's kind of hard to be positive about the Panthers after I watched Shador tear that ass up.
Hey,
The reality was they really did badly. He was just on top of his shit. But so I have
kick
that.
them off.
I'll be covering the San Jose State Spartans in person. So I'll be live tweeting from games, get press conferences and all that good stuff.
Yeah. And shit. That's all big news, bro. That's all big things that's popping right there, bro. That's cool as fuck. And hey, even though you said there's not really much positive to talk about with the Panthers, bro, I gotta say, Bryce and T-Mac gonna be cold as fuck to watch, bro.
It's gonna be nice. Offense, they got a lot of pieces. Offense,
and Hunter Renfro.
Yeah, Hunter Renfro. Yeah, he another person that's having a revival in his career. But yeah, bro, we already went through damn near everything that we could talk about for now. There's gonna be a whole lot more we could talk about the rest of the week, and then moving forward, we're gonna figure out who's gonna make this final roster. We're gonna find out who getting their ass whooped in practice this weekend in the game.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, but we appreciate everybody in the chat. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Follow everybody in the chat. If you guys haven't yet, make sure to leave a comment with your guys' YouTube. I seen somebody requesting the link for the YouTube so they can follow everybody's channel. But yeah, until next time, black team, bitch.